Okay, so this video I've reversed in direction just because uh, I recorded this video when we were coming back from Chitkul, that is the last village of India, to Shimla. So basically, I've reversed the whole video. So we are starting from Batseri village right now. We are at Batseri. We have crossed Sangla. We all know that the whole Kinnaur Valley is known for its apples. It's known as the land of apples. As you can see, there are a lot of apples in this region, and Sangla is considered as one of the most fertile land for apples. We'll go through Raksham and we'll pass through Raksham and finally we'll reach Chitkul. At Chitkul we'll see snow, a lot of snow there, and also I'll show you which direction is China border from Chitkul. As you all know, Kinnaur is one of the most beautiful valleys. Uh, you know, it comes at means maybe number three after Ladakh and Spiti, in my view. But it's very beautiful. It's renowned for its apples and apple orchards, lovely meadows covered with dense oak trees, dense woods, and the most adventurous routes that cuts through these valleys. Basically, so it's a mesmerizing road trip, you can say. Last year there was a landslide in Batseri, a big landslide which caused, I think 13 people died in Batseri due to that, and a lot of houses were damaged. You can see those vehicles. Yeah, we have just come here after just 1 month after the rockfall and landslide happened. This is the bridge which was damaged completely. This was completely damaged. This is a new bridge which has been built just 15 days back. The old bridge is lying down there. Can you see that? Yeah, that was the old bridge. It was a very big landslide. This all rubble you see that this has come from top of the mountain. Some 11 or 13 tourists died here. This, coming back to the beauty of this area, it has the right kind of adventure to offer, especially on the road trips. This place looks splendid, covered in snow. There is also a viewpoint. There are a lot of viewpoints, which gives us a breathtaking view of the Kinnaur Kailash. Kinnaur Kailash is a sacred mountain to Hindus, very close to the Tibetan border. And interestingly, the meadows in Baspa Valley or Chitkul, which is considered to be the last village of India, it can be reached from Kinnaur. If we talk about the history of this place, Kinnaur was earlier a part of Chini Tehsil in Mahasu district. Later, it went on to become a separate district on 1st May 1960. It was a part of Bushahar Principality. Bushahar, you would have Rampur Bushahar and Sarahan Bushahar. Bushahar was the king. Bushahar was the kingdom basically. So Kamru was the capital and Bushahar was the principality. There is no historical record of the Kinnaur region. Okay. So we have almost crossed the Batseri village and we are going towards Raksham in reverse mode. If we talk about the population or how densely this area populated this area is, see what destruction this landslide has caused. Kinnaur is one of the smallest districts in India when you count population. just because of the height. I think there are less number of people staying here. The height ranges from some 2500 to 7000 meter. Peaks are also there, so 2500 to 7000 meters in altitude. This whole place is, you know, renowned for Kinnaur Kailash mountain. Basically, that's the most famous thing other than apples. So overall, this place is highly elevated. This has high elevation and experiences a moderate climate. Winter seems to be longer from, like, it starts from October and goes till May, and summers start from June and just June, July, August, September, 4 months summer. The region experiences slight monsoon rains in Sutlej and Baspa valleys. The river on your left is Baspa. Most of the route uh, uh, will have Baspa river on its side, on right or left. Baspa Valley witnesses highest rainfall in July and August. And when you compare this to Tibet, they are considered as arid regions and witness climate very similar to Tibet and Central Asian countries. A study done by IIT Delhi in 2016 said that Kinnaur has the cleanest air in the country. So all those looking for fresh air with favorable weather conditions and a little getaway from the pollution, this can certainly help you bring some peace in your life. Okay. Some parts of Kinnaur Valley lies in high altitudes of Himalaya, whereas the vegetation is very meager and mostly consists of hard grasses. In the mid Kinnaur region, you will find species like juniper, pine, evergreen conifer forest, basically coniferous trees. Rhododendron is there, obviously. Rhododendrons are found in altitudes between 3500 and 5000 meters, not everywhere. Not above, not below. Above 5000 basically don't find anything. There are no trees. Okay, so we are about to reach Rakhcham. We have already reached Rakhcham, and Rakhcham is also a very small village. But there are a lot of tourists here and a lot of resorts and guest houses also. This whole valley is very green. Kinnaur is very green when compared to the adjacent valleys, or maybe you can call neighbors like Spiti. Kinnaur is lush green. Okay, so we visited this place in September. You can see it just rained last night. You can see water on the road. This is the time to enjoy, fulfilling road trip in the Kinnaur Valley as the monsoon goes and pre-winter sets in. The whole road is beautiful. This time of year is not for snow lovers, and most of the snow is has melted already by this time. But it starts snowing again. You'll see, further when we reach Chitkul, it has already started snowing again on the top of the mountains. Okay, so we are about to reach Chitkul. We have already reached. This was a nice camping spot we found just before reaching Chitkul, so we stopped here for some time. This one, you can camp here easily. You can just get your tent and set it up here. this was our car venue, Hyundai venue, and it performed really well. And, you need a high ground clearance car here. This one had 194, and that's pretty good. Okay, so just after crossing this bridge, we'll enter Chitkul. Most of these bridges are made by BRO, Army. Chitkul is just 5 minutes from here. In 5 minutes we'll reach Chitkul. This whole video is in reverse direction. So we started from Chitkul and ended at Batseri, the reverse way. That's the reason I have reversed the whole video, so that we go in a proper way. Baspa river, very clean. Baspa is the lifeline of whole Kinnaur region from Chitkul to Sangla, and this is Chitkul Valley. Beautiful Chitkul. See, it has already started snowing in the upper reaches, and that side is east. This is west. This is west, like towards Sangla. This is south. The trek to Badrinath goes towards this side. You have to cross this river, cross these mountains. That is Chitkul. Few houses you can see. This is north. Endless mountains. There are no roads in the north. And that is east. That is east, and this river is coming from China. Behind those mountains, I'm sure there would be many more mountains, but behind those mountains is China.